Here's level 3. In level 3, it's just one step up from level 2, which is now there is something being square rooted, but then there's also something else happening. Like here, there's a 10 being subtracted from this whole thing, and then it equals a number on the other side, right? So the thing is remember that I can't touch what's in here until I get rid of that square root sign. But the thing is I don't want to just, like, the square root, the opposite is squared. But I don't want to I can't just square this part. If I do something to an equation, I have to do it to the whole side. And so I don't want to square this whole side of the equation. What I want to do is just square this part. Well, how do I do that? Well, the way that I do it is I get just that part on one side of the equation. And so what I want is for this negative 10 to be removed from that side of the equation. So here's how I do it. How do I move negative 10? I add 10. I get x minus 5 equals negative 8 plus 10 is positive 2. And now this looks just like level 2, right? Which is I have a square root of something, and then I have a number on the other side. So I'm going to square both sides. 2 squared is 4. And then I have just x needs to be by itself, so I'm going to add 5 to both sides, and I get x equals 9. Okay? I can always go back and check it, right? Let's look. This is 9 minus 5 would be 4. The square root of 4 is 2. And then 2 minus 10 is negative 8. That's correct. Let's look over here. Here I have this, right? This is something that's being squared. But this is not, and I need to get rid of it before I square root. So I'm going to add 20 to both sides. And I get x plus 3 squared, right? And remember to bring down everything. The only thing you canceled here is a 20, so everything else comes down. 5 plus 20 is 25. Now I have something squared, so the opposite is square root. So I get x plus 3, right, because the square root and the square cancel each other. Square root of 25 is 5. Okay, your turn to try.